Your problem guaranteed or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver Program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
From Kylitz Field here at Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, it's the series finale of a three-game set between the Ball State Cardinals and the Central Michigan Chippewas. Hello, everyone, and welcome here to Tennyson Stadium in Central Michigan for a gorgeous 57 and sunny day here from Mount Pleasant. My name is Dominic Liacani. So glad you can join us here on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network for Ball State Baseball. Ball State took the first two games of this three-game series. One game won by a final score of 9-6, and yesterday in game two by a final score of 7-4. Yesterday, the Cardinals came from behind after trailing 4-0 after 7 innings. Ball State scored all 7 of their runs in the 7th inning, or later. They scored 3 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, and then tacked down 1 more in the 9th. Blake Beavis hit a go-ahead 2-run homer in the top of the 8th to give the Cardinals their first lead of the ball game. It's the second week in a row that we've seen Blake Beavis hit a go-ahead 2-run home run late. Owen Quinn then picked up his second save in 2 days out of the bullpen. The win yesterday went to Lucas Letzinger out of the pen, but you got to give a ton of credit to Jacob Hartlub as well. He ate up a ton of innings for a Ball State staff that threw 6 arms the day before. Hartlub went 6 2/3, did give up 4 earned runs, even though he got the no decision, a big key cog in why Ball State was able to pick up a series win yesterday. 8 of Ball State's hits of 10 total also came in the 7th inning or later, and Ball State still won the ball game yesterday, even though they were out-hit by 2. Central Michigan scored 4 runs on 12 hits. Ball State scored 7 runs on 10 hits. Ball State has now won all 7 MAC series it has played this year and is 17-3 in the Mid-American Conference. As we quickly go ahead and take a look at the Mid-American Conference standings, with Kent State's loss to Akron yesterday, Ball State now has a 2-game advantage in the MAC standings at 17-3. Kent State at 15-5. Miami at 17-6. They split a doubleheader with Ohio yesterday, routed the Red Hawks, or the Red Hawks routed Ohio in the first game 18-2, and then Ohio came back to win game 2 of that doubleheader. Bowling Green sitting in 4th right now at 15-8. Toledo at 10-11 in the 5th spots. Eastern Michigan at 9-11, and Central Michigan at 8-12 right now is sitting a game out of the 6th and final Mid-American Conference tournament spot. And they will have to try and salvage a victory here today in the 3rd and final game of this 3-game series, even after losing the first 2 games of this series. All right, when we come back here on the pregame show, my conversation with Ball State baseball head coach Rich Maloney. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State baseball here from Mount Pleasant, taking on the Central Michigan Chippewas in Game 3 of this 3-game set on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Back here on the pregame show, it's Game 3 of this 3-game series. Ball State goes for the sweep today here in Mount Pleasant against the Central Michigan Chippewas, as always joined pregame by head coach Rich Maloney. Coach, a great comeback from behind victory yesterday, 7 runs in the last 3 innings combined. What did you like about that performance from your guys?
Well, I certainly, all year long they've had this propensity. They kind of call themselves the Cardiac Cardinals. They've come back many times over. So that was very pleasing again, obviously, to be down 4-0 in the 6th or the 7th, going in 7th, and to come back the way we did, it was impressive. But my hat's off to Jacob Hartleb because, on Friday's game we threw everything we had to save that game, even though we were winning it. Throughout the game, it was close to slipping away. And we used all of our resources to pull that one out, and the guys stayed the course and they pulled it out with the big double play at the end. And therefore, we really needed to get some innings from our starter. And Jacob Hartleb gave us 6 2/3, and he could have broken the 5th when they got 3 runs. So they're up 4-0, and but he's still within his pitch count by quite a bit. So we told him, Jacob, man, if you can give us another 1 or 2 innings, it really help us. And he gritted it out and really did a nice job, went another 1 2/3. So he went 6 2/3 on 4 runs and gave our team a chance. And that's all we could ask for. And so to me, that was real important. And then Letzinger, both days now, has come in after not pitching. Probably, you'd have to look it up, maybe for months, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, I don't know, a long time. He pitched an inning against Indiana, did a nice inning, looked good, and then we put him in these 2 games and for just a few batters, but he got key outs, which was huge. And then Owen Quinn, what can you say? I mean, both games he ends up delivering us, I think, saves in both games, which it was absolutely huge. So, and then Beavis had another go-ahead home run like he did last week against Bowling Green in the 9th inning. So a lot of guys contributing, a lot of guys showing wherewithal. Truly a team effort, and that's what's so fun about this group is if you look at it, in most of the games we play probably 13, 14, 15, 16 guys between our position players and our pitchers. So a lot of guys are getting opportunities to contribute to our success, and a lot of them are.
You mentioned Blake Beavis. This is now the 2nd straight weekend that he's had a 2-run homer late in the ball game to give you guys a lead. What is it about him in crunch time that allows him to be so effective? Well,
he's worked so hard. Him and Dylan Grego went over to Barwis Methods out in Deerfield Beach, Florida, and spent the whole summer there, and they busted their tails. Blake was always a strong kid, but then he even got stronger, faster, more agile. And Dylan obviously gained 23 pounds, changed his game. Both those guys have, when you put in time like that, you can't help but in your mind feel like you've earned the right to be successful. And so I'm really happy for both of them that they're starting to reap benefits of their hard work because they've been great key players for us, important pieces for us to have any success, and a tribute to a lot of hard work they put in.
Today's a staff day for your pen. What does today look like? What are the keys to get a sweep today?
Well, we're going to have to hit the ball. Some Sundays we just haven't hit it. You would thought that Sundays would be the day we really take off, but we haven't. Now the wind's going to be blowing in, as you can see right there. So you got a different day. So the key is going to be we need to find a way to try to get near 10 runs and give our pitchers a chance because, we have struggled with we got a lot of guys that down in our pitching a little bit have struggled. They're more than capable. They're capable of doing it, but they're kind of like having a group that was kind of in a bit of a funk. So our ERA has went up a point, almost a point, like about 3/4 of a point in about a 10-day period. After we were number 1 in pitching in the league, and I don't know where we are right now, but we're still we're 2, so we're still, pretty good, but yet we haven't been acting like 2 for a little while. So this is important that some guys get in there and throw strikes. The biggest thing is throwing strikes and staying out of the big inning. If we can do that, I really like our chances. But I got to see our hitters, because I told the hitters when they were on the bus that sometimes if you really look at us, when we give 5 runs or less, we're 23-1, and when we score 6 runs or more, we're 24-1. So it's an equal balance between the hitters doing a great job and the pitchers doing a great job. So that's a sign of a good team. With that being said, right now, it just so happens that our pitchers have been a little lull, and the hitters need to pick it up, and they have to a degree, without question. But I think that's what's got to happen today, and hopefully we can settle the pitching down. We got a whole week off until we play a big series against Kent at home during exam week here. So hopefully get some guys rested up and be ready to go for the stretch run.
Coach, appreciate your time as always. Go get a sweep today.
Thanks, buddy.
That was my conversation pregame here with head coach Rich Maloney ahead of the series finale between Ball State and Central Michigan here on this gorgeous Sunday afternoon from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Ball State already has 7 consecutive Mid-American Conference Series sweeps, or series victories, I should say, and going for another sweep here today on this Sunday afternoon. Ball State does not have a midweek coming up this week, so this would be a massive victory to carry some momentum into the Kent State Series next weekend. But all eyes are on today. Can the Cardinals make it 3 in a row and return the favor to the Chippewas, who swept them on this very field 2 years ago? We are about to find out. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State and Central Michigan from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's Muncy's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Just about set for first pitch here from Tennyson Stadium here in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Our weather today, gorgeous. 57 degrees and sunny. No wind, and if there's any, it's blowing out towards the pole down the right field line. Let's get you the starting lineup for Rich Maloney's Ball State Cardinals. Here is how the 20th-year manager lines up his order. It's the second baseman, Alex Richter, to lead things off. He's followed by the switch-hitting shortstop in Dylan Grego. The first baseman, Nick Kosofsky, hits in the 3-hole. Garrett Arnold hits cleanup. He's behind the plate as the catcher. Blake Beavis is in right field today. He was in left field to start for the first 2 games of this series. He bats 5th. Ty Davis is the DH, hitting 6th. And then Ben Giovanetti, Houston King, and Gavin Bayless, the third baseman, left fielder, and center fielder, round out the order at 7, 8, and 9. Houston King into the starting lineup for Clay Jacobs, who started the first 2 games of this series. This Ball State order will take on the redshirt sophomore in Jared Hansen. He's 1-2 this year as the right-hander for CMU. A 4.81 ERA and 39 in the third innings. Opponents hitting just a tick above 290 against him. He's given up 22 runs, 21 of them earned. 24 punch-outs to just 10 walks. He has not allowed a homer yet. He's only allowed 2 extra base hits. He's making his 7th start of the year. He has started every single Sunday game for a MAC series for CMU this season. He has given up at least 2 earned runs in his last 4 starts, but in the last 15 2/3 innings, he's only walked 3. Last time out on Sunday against Miami here at Tennyson Stadium, a no decision in his start, went 3 2/3, gave up 3 earned runs on 5 hits, 2 punch-outs to a walk. So Alex Richter climbs in from the left side. The left-handed hitting second baseman for Ball State leads things off here against Jared Hansen, who rocks back out of the windup, fires a first pitch pass ball high and away. That misses for ball 1. We are off and running here from Mount Pleasant at 1:02 Eastern. 1-0 to Richter, breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strikes to Alex, who's sitting .248 this year. Is 3 for 9 in this series with 5 driven in. Hit 2 homers in game 1. The 1-1. Fastball slips out of the hand of Hansen and goes all the way to the backstop. 2 balls and a strike. Richter, the senior from Carmel, Indiana, getting on base at a .431 clip. That's why Rich Maloney likes to put him in that leadoff spot, the 2-1. Cut and a miss. Lay down a fastball was Richter. Ball State in their all-red road uniforms with the script Cardinals script on their chest as the 2-2 comes to Richter and he skies it foul the other way out of play. Black numerals, white trim for Ball State, the black helmets and black hats. As for Central Michigan, the all gold uniforms with the gold hats, maroon trim, block lettering that says Chippewas across the chest. 2-2 again. Richter takes down and away on a changeup that misses. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to the Ball State leadoff hitter. Dylan Grego awaits on deck. This is what Rich Maloney has coined the ketchup versus mustard game. 3-2, Richter flares it, a high pop-up left of the mound. Coming over to get it is the pitcher, Hansen, fielding his own position. After the third baseman and Kwiatkowski shifted over towards the second base spot on the infield. Because Hansen was the only one there, he had to make the play. That's 1 up and 1 gone for Hansen. Let's get you the defense now behind Hansen for CMU. Zach Knowlton is in center field, flanked by Mikey Murphy in left and Cole Proud in right. Kwiatkowski at third, Smith at short. Piasecki is at second. Krasuk patrols first, and Aiden Wright is the battery mate behind the plate for Hansen. First pitch to Dylan Grego is swatted into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. It's a one-out knock for the Cardinals. It took Ball State almost 4 innings to collect their first hit yesterday, and here it comes with just 1 out in the top of the first. Dylan Grego now has a hit in 7 consecutive games and 18 of the last 19 he's played. 1 on, 1 out, top of the first. No score between Ball State and Central Michigan. This brings up the 3-hole hitter in Nick Hosofsky, the senior out of Ramona, California. Big lead from Grego at first. First pitch to Hosofsky. Whacked on the ground to short. Fielding it is Smith. Flips to Piasecki at second for 1. The turn in time. It's a 6-4-3 twin killing, and that will do it for the Cardinals in the top of inning number 1. So Hansen faces the minimum. He throws just 9 pitches, and the Cardinals cannot capitalize on a 1-out base knock from Dylan Grego. We go to the bottom of inning number 1. We'll introduce you to the Chippewas and Connor Hutchinson on the mound for the Cardinals when we come back here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
We go to the bottom of inning number 1. No score here from Mount Pleasant between Ball State and Central Michigan. Here's the starting 9 for second-year manager Jake Sable's Central Michigan Chippewas. Mikey Murphy is the left fielder to lead things off. He's followed by the catcher Aiden Wright in the 2 spot. Aaron Piasecki is the second baseman who hits third. Nathan Ball DHs and hits in the cleanup spot. Caden Smith is the shortstop who came out of relief yesterday as well. He hits 5th. Brady Krasuk, the first baseman, hitting 6th. Cole Prout, the team leader in home runs and left-handed hitting right fielder, hits 7th. Cole Kwiatkowski is the third baseman, hitting 8th. And Zach Knowlton is the center fielder, batting 9th. This Central Michigan lineup goes against the redshirt freshman in Connor Hutchinson out of Troy, Ohio, a 2-2 record this year, making his first start on a Sunday in nearly 3 weeks. He has given up 7 earned runs in the last 4 innings he's pitched across his last 3 outings out of the bullpen. Last time out on Wednesday against IU at Victory Field, went just 2/3 of an inning out of relief and gave up 2 earned runs on a double. An 8.48 ERA coming into his 8th start of the year. He's thrown in just under 30 innings. He's given up 27 runs, all of them earned, 24 punch-outs to 19 walks. Mikey Murphy glides up to the plate from the right side, the left fielder for CMU. Hutchinson strictly out of the stretch, and the first pitch fastball misses above the letters. 1 ball and no strikes here to Mikey Murphy. No score, bottom of inning number 1, just underway here from Mount Pleasant in the series finale of this 3-game set. Ball State going for the sweep. 1-0, wave and a miss. Looked like an off-speed down and low, and Murphy chases after it. 1-1. Murphy, a .308 hitter this year, playing in his 29th game. 1-1 from Hutchinson. Another breaking ball, but Murphy holds off this time. Misses low and away, 2 balls and a strike. Murphy 4 for 9 in this series with 3 RBIs. Hutchinson sets up from the first base side of the rubber. The 2-1. Fastball low and away, 3 balls and a strike to Murphy. Murphy trying to extend his on-base streak to 21. He's walked 6 times in the last 4 games he's played. Crowds the plate from the right side. Hutchinson's 3-1. Fastball tick back foul off the backstop behind home plate. Count runs full here to the CMU leadoff man. Murphy, the sophomore from Minooka, Illinois, went to Minooka High School. 3-2. Fastball misses inside. Murphy hops out of the way, and it's a leadoff walk for CMU's leadoff man. So that brings up Aiden Wright for the Chippewas. He's the catcher with a runner on first. Nobody gone. Bottom of inning number 1. No score between CMU and BSU. Ball State only walked one batter yesterday after 27 combined in the 3 games beforehand, and already matching that total here with a leadoff walk to Murphy. First pitch to right. He shows bunt, gets it down the third base side. Richter charging. Arnold back from behind the dish. Fires to first, not in time. Nobody covering third base. Murphy takes a hard turn around second and swipes in the open bag. Beautifully executed sacrifice bunt that turns into a hit for Aiden Wright, and Mikey Murphy advances 90 feet from scoring.
Back for the Chippewas, the second baseman, number 2, Aaron Piasecki.
So now 2 runners on, one of them in scoring position for Aaron Piasecki, the left-handed hitting second baseman. Murphy at third, Aiden Wright at first after the bunt single. And Piasecki stands in. He's 3 for 8 with 4 driven in during this series. Open stance. First pitch to him. Fastball low and in, ball 1. Piasecki, the junior from Muskegon, Michigan, pacing this Central Michigan team in batting average at .315. 53 hits in 43 games. He's the only Chippewa to have started all 43 games this season. 1-0 from Hutchinson. Breaking ball ties up Piasecki. Appeal down to Stephen Miller at third, and he did not go. And Rich Maloney comes out from the Ball State dugout irate. He cannot believe that was not a swing from Aaron Piasecki. It's 2 balls and no strikes. The Cardinals feel it should be 1-1. Again, it's hard to tell on that angle. Stephen Miller, the third base umpire, playing in front of the shortstop, Dylan Gregel. The 2-0 is driven deep out into right center field towards the alley. Long run from Beavis back towards the track. Diving is Bayless. He can't get there. It's over his head into the wall. 2 runs are going to score as Mikey Murphy comes home. Wright follows him there. And in standing with a 2 RBI triple is Aaron Piasecki. His second 3-bagger of the year, and RBIs 27 and 28 quickly make it 2-0 CMU here in the bottom of inning number 1. So still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Aaron Piasecki is now 90 feet away from scoring after his 2 RBI triple. That brings up the designated hitter, Nathan Ball. Ball stands in from the left side. Long pause here from Hutchinson, who sets up at the first base side of the rubber. Piasecki takes his lead in foul territory down the line at third. Ball is just 1 for 7 in the series, and now time called. Garrett Arnold from behind the plate going to go out to the mound. I don't know if they're having pitch comm issues or what. But Arnold going to stride out to the mound to talk with his pitcher. And this is going to be charged as a mound visit to Ball State. Already 2 runs home here in the bottom of the first for CMU. Mikey Murphy led it off with a walk. Aiden Wright had a bunt single that put runners at the corners after nobody was covering the bag at third, which allowed Mikey Murphy to advance 90 feet. And then Piasecki drove both of them in with a 2 RBI triple. Corey Ray, the home plate umpire, goes out to the mound to break up the mound meeting. Corey Ray is behind the dish. Stephen Miller is patrolling third, and Stephen Linton is out over at first. Nobody gone. Man at third is Piasecki. Already 2-0 Central Michigan here in the bottom of the first. First pitch here to Ball. Ball goes chasing in the dirt for an off-speed. Comes up empty, no balls and a strike. Ball hitting .288 this year. 1 for 7 in this series. Was 1 for 3 yesterday with an RBI and a couple of strikeouts. Hutchinson long pause from the belt. Kicks and fires. Fastball finds the outside corner. Strike 2. Already 2 runs on 2 hits here for the Chippewas. Nobody out, bottom of the first. Piasecki creeps down the line in foul territory at third. The 0-2 from Hutchinson bounces in the dirt. What a heck of a stop from Garrett Arnold behind the plate to keep Piasecki at bay at third. We've seen Garrett Arnold just become a brick wall this season, and especially this series Hasn't allowed a pass ball and has been terrific with off-speed chunk that's missed in the dirt. 1-2 the count now. Hutchinson fires out of the stretch. Another one gets away. Another great stop from Arnold behind the plate. And just as I said the pitch before, spoke it into existence again. Another great stop from the Cardinal backstop. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nathan Ball at the dish. He's 1 for his last 12. Could really use a hit here. Man at third is Piasecki, 2-0 CMU. The 2-2. Chopped hard right side. This is right of the bag at first and foul. We'll try it again. Ball is the first-year transfer from Eastern Michigan. Already played in 39 games this year after playing just 16 for the Eagles last year. 2-2 again from Hutchinson. Ground ball up the middle. This is going to squeak through for a base hit. Piasecki trots home to make it 3-0 Central Michigan here in the bottom of the first. Already action in the Ball State bullpen. Out comes Rich Maloney, and we'll see what he does here with Hutchinson, and that's going to do it. Rich Maloney already calling to the pen for a right-hander, and we'll see who it is when we come back. But Connor Hutchinson does not record an out here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 CMU on 3 hits already. And the first 4 batters have come to the plate and reached base safely. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the new Ball State arm. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State baseball here taking on Central Michigan in the series finale of this 3-game set on the Cardinals Cambridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
New pitcher in for the Cardinals. It's the freshman and Michigander in Brendan Garza after CMU strikes for 3 early runs here in the first. Rich Maloney has already seen enough of the redshirt freshman and Connor Hutchinson. Take a look at the numbers for Brendan Garza this year. A 1-0 record and a 5.93 ERA, making his 13th appearance on the mound, 12th out of the bullpen. He started his first ever collegiate game actually this past Wednesday at Victory Field, the home of the Indianapolis Indians against IU. Had a decent outing there, going a couple of innings, not giving up a run. This year, Garza, 13 2/3 innings, 13 hits, 10 runs, 9 of them earned, 18 strikeouts to 11 walks. He has given up a homer, an opponent sitting 236 off of him. It'll be Smith, Krasuk, and Prout, the first 3 to greet him. Nathan Ball is the base runner at first. Mikey Murphy started this inning with a walk, then Aiden Wright fouled with a bunt base hit, put runners at the corners. Aaron Piasecki then drove both of them in with a 2-run triple before Nathan Ball singled back up the middle to make it 3-0 CMU. Not a cloud in the sky here from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. A gorgeous day for baseball here for Game 3 of this 3-game set. Ball State going for the sweep. Central Michigan trying to salvage the series finale. CMU has now lost 4 of the last 5 MAC series it's played. Ball State has won every single MAC series it has played this year. Caden Smith ready from the right side. He's the shortstop out of the 5 spot for CMU. Ball takes his lead off at first. Garza from the first base side of the rubber, kicks and fires from the stretch, pops up a bunt, right back to Garza, just in front of the mound, third base side, who makes the play. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered if you're Brennan Garza. 1 pitch and 1 out on a failed bunt attempt from Caden Smith. Finally, the Cardinals record an out. It's still 3-0 Central Michigan here in the bottom of the first. 3 runs on 3 hits already for the Chippewas. Brady Kruzuk is the left-handed hitting first baseman in. Has only played one game of this series, which was yesterday, was 1 for 3 with a double. Garza kicks and fires the first pitch. It's a breaking ball that misses low and in. It skips away from Arnold towards the Chippewa dugout down the third base side. Arnold has to go retrieve it, and the wild pitch allows Nathan Ball to move up into scoring position now. He's at second, one gone, bottom of the first. Ball State trails Central Michigan by 3. 3-0. The Chippewas have already put up 3 runs here in this first. Kruzuk, a .269 hitter through 20 games this year. Garza checks back at the runner, and Ball now fires. The 1-0, it's popped up foul down the line and right. Chasing after it is King towards the line, and he hauls it in just in front of the wall. Quickly fires it back to the cutoff man and Dylan Grego. That's a heck of a play from Houston King on a slicing foul ball down the line that could have landed in foul territory. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first. Exactly what you wanted if you're Brennan Garza. 2 batters faced and 2 outs recorded. Here is Cole Prout, the ever-dangerous left-handed hitting right fielder who is the team leader in homers. He has 8 long balls this year in 43 games. Open stance from the left side. First pitch to Prout, slashed foul the other way, out of play. Prout, the junior from Standish, Michigan, hitting .275 this year. Top 15 in the MAC in doubles, top 20 in homers. 2 for 5 in this series, was 1 for 4 yesterday with a stolen base. 1-1 from Garza. Breaking ball misses badly away. 1 ball and 1 strike the count. The scoreboard reads wrong at 2-1. They'll have to adjust that. Prout having the best season of his 3-year collegiate career so far. Hit just .253 last year. Hitting 20 points better than that this year. 1-1. Garza's slider misses high and away. 2 balls and a strike. Central Michigan could really use this win. Still in the hunt for the 6th and final spot in the Mid-American Conference Tournament. Trailing Eastern Michigan by just a game. Central Michigan 8-2 in MAC play. EMU 9-11. 2-1 from Garza. Fastball right down the chute, and this one is touched back off the screen behind home plate from Prout. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 gone. Deuce is wild here in the bottom of the first for Garza on the mound. Runner at second is Nathan Ball. 3 runs have already scored here in this frame. 3-0 Chippewas, bottom of the first. 2 gone, runner at second is Ball. Garza has what he likes out of the stretch. Kicks and fires the 2-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Garza comes out of the bullpen and records all 3 outs. Does give up a wild pitch, but leaves a man stranded in scoring position. Central Michigan does score the first 3 runs of this ball game. It's 3-0 CMU as we go to the second inning. For the Cardinals, it's 4, 5, and 6, 2 up here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
Central Michigan strikes first here in this 3rd and final game of the series. It's 3-0 Chippewas after a full inning of play. Connor Hutchinson, who started this ball game for the Cardinals, doesn't even record an out. Gives up 3 earned runs on 3 hits and a walk. Brennan Garza had to come in and clean up the mess, and he recorded 3 straight outs, including a punch out to end the bottom of the first. For the Cardinals, It's 4, 5, and 6 coming up here in the top of the second. Arnold, Beavis, and Davis, the heart of this Ball State lineup. And Garrett Arnold, open stance from the right side, stands in against Jared Hansen. Hansen's first pitch out of the windup is a fastball that nicks the inside corner for a called strike one. No balls and a strike to Garrett. Hansen faced the minimum in the top of the first, rolled up a 6-4-3 double play ball to end it. 0-1 to Arnold, fastball misses below the knees, 1-1. Garrett Arnold, the catcher, hitting .347 this year, getting on base at a team best .444 clip. 1-1. Breaking ball swatted out into deep right center field. Long run from Knowlton, still back towards the track, and he makes the catch over his right shoulder. Knowlton makes the running play towards the alley. That's a long out number 1. As Arnold is set aside. And in steps Blake Beavis, who had a big 2-run homer yesterday to give the Cardinals their first lead of the ball game in the top of the 8th inning. He stands in with 1 out here in the top of the second. After the fly out from Arnold, crowds the plate from the right side. First pitch from Hansen out of the windup is a changeup that misses below the knees. 1 ball and no strikes. Beavis, the junior from Brentwood, Tennessee, hitting .306 on the year. He's played in 43 games, has started all of them. 1 out. Beavis takes another changeup. This one skips in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Beavis, last year All-MAC second team. This series, he's 4 for 9, 4 runs scored. And I mentioned that big 2-run go-ahead homer yesterday. 2-0, breaking ball misses above the letters. 3 balls and no strikes to Beavis. Beavis, 13 long balls this year. Top 10 in the Mid-American Conference in home runs. The 3-0 pitch to Beavis. And Blake taking all the way. Takes a fastball down the heart of the plate for a called strike. Kwiatkowski, the third baseman, plays towards the line at third. Second baseman in Piasecki now plays behind the bag at second. The 3-1. Waiting back on a breaking ball is Beavis. Sends a towering fly ball deep out into center. Long run Knowlton back towards the wall, and he makes the play just in front of the 400 sign. Beavis gave it a ride. That's 2 long outs to start the top of the second. Here for the Cardinals, 2 up and 2 gone. Just from those 2 swings alone, you can tell that Ball State reading the pitcher Hansen well early, but just not finding any green grass out in the outfield. Here's Ty Davis, and the first pitch to the left-handed hitting DH is slashed off the netting behind the Chippewa dugout. Foul ball, strike 1. No balls and a strike to Ty. 3-0 Chippewas, top of the second. Nobody on, 2 gone. Hansen from the first base side of the rubber. Rocks and fires out of the wind. It's a fastball that misses high on 0-1. Make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Davis, second in the Mid-American Conference in slugging percentage at .719. He's got an OPS north of 1,100. 1-1. Davis waits back on a breaking ball, sends a towering pop-up into the shallow left. On is the left fielder, Murphy. He puts the squeeze on it, and that will do it for the Cardinals here in the top of the second. A 1-2-3 inning as Hansen faces the minimum once again. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. 8, 9, and 1 coming up for the Chippewas, who lead 3-0 here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards! The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Standards. High standards.
Ball State goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the second. We move to the bottom half. 8-9-1 for the Central Michigan Chippewas. Kwiatkowski, Knowlton, and Murphy. The first 3 due up. Still facing the right-hander in Brennan Garza. The young freshman had to come out of the bullpen in the bottom of inning number 1 after Connor Hutchinson could not record an out. Garza able to pick up all 3 outs, including a strikeout. Back on the mound here facing Cole Kwiatkowski, the third baseman for Central Michigan. 3-0 CMU. First pitch to Kwiatkowski, a fastball right on the inner third, call for strike 1. Cole Kwiatkowski is the graduate transfer from the University of Findlay. Crowds the plate from the right side. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, towering into shallow right. Back out is Richter, the second baseman. He's got it. 1 up and 1 down for Garza. That is 4 consecutive men retired. So Zach Knowlton out of the 9th spot stands in. The junior is 2 for 8 in this series, a .275 hitter in 42 games played this year. The everyday center fielder for Jake Sable's CMU Chippewas. 3-0 Central Michigan, bottom of the second. Nobody on, 1 gone. First pitch from Garza out of the stretch. Goes sidearm and misses well outside with a slider. Yeah, Garza can do that. He can work with a ton of different arm slots, can bring it over the top, can go 3/4, can go sidearm. Has command of all 3, but does not show it on that first pitch to Knowlton. Garza behind 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball misses just above the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Knowlton has speed out of the 9th spot. 5th in the MAC in stolen bases. Also known for sacrificing himself. He's 2nd in the MAC in sacrifice hits. Garza steps off the mound after having to reset. Some pitch comm issues and miscommunication between him and Arnold. Garza now ready. Roxon fires the 2-0. It's a fastball lifted in the air to right. Beavis waits back on it. And he puts the glove on it for out number 2. Quickly 2 up and 2 gone. 5 consecutive men retired by Brennan Garza. Lineup turns over for the first time today. Here's Mikey Murphy. After his walk back in the bottom of inning number 1, he has now reached base in 21 consecutive games. And before Murphy can stand in, Garrett Arnold, the catcher, has to get a new pitch calling device. The one before that he had died on him, it looks like. So Arnold resets. Murphy, the left fielder, at the dish for CMU. He led off the bottom of the first with a walk and scored the first run of the ball game for Central. First pitch from Garza, sidearm delivery, slider finds the inside part of the zone for a called strike. No balls and a strike to Murphy. Gorgeous Sunday afternoon, wind blowing slightly in from center field here from Mount Pleasant here at Tennyson Stadium. 0-1 from Garza, fastball. And holding back on a swing is Murphy. That just misses inside. Ball State dugout not too happy with the home plate umpire Corey Ray. 1-1 the count evens. Murphy in this series 4 for 9, 3 runs driven in. Had a 2-run homer in game 1, was 2 for 5 yesterday in game 2. 1-1 from Garza. This one tapped off the end of the bat down the line at first. Hasofsky boots it, and Murphy beats it out. Hasofsky had a glove on it for a second, and then the tough spin caused it to hit off the heel and squeak out. It'll go down as an E3. That is Hasofsky's 4th error of the year and 2nd of this series. In fact, his 2nd in 2 days. And that'll bring up the 2-hole hitter in Aiden Wright. And because that error comes with 2 outs, Now, every run that should score for the rest of this inning would be unearned on Garza's part, so that's the good news. Bad news for the Cardinals is this inning continues for the ever-dangerous Aiden Wright, who had a bunt for a hit his first time up. Garza, before the first pitch, checks over to first, not in time. Back to the bag safely with a headlong dive is Mikey Murphy. Wright 1 for 1 with a run scored. 7th in the MAC in batting average coming into this contest. He's hitting above 360. And Garza checks over to again at first, not in time. And you can hear the sound effect, boring, played from the CMU press box. No balls, no strikes, 2 gone. Runner at first here in the bottom of the second, 3-0 Central Michigan. First pitch to Wright. Breaking ball in there for a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Aiden Wright, the junior from Griffith, Indiana. First-year JUCO transfer from Frontier Community College. Again, you'll remember the last name Wright. His brother Amir played on the Cardinals in 2022, won a MAC regular season championship with Ball State. 0-1 fastball. Misses outside. It does. The scoreboard read 2 strikes, but it's 1-1. Arnold quickly out of his crouch. Thought about a back pick over to first, and nothing doing there. 1-1 to Wright. And here it comes on the move from first is Murphy. The pitch is in the dirt on a slider, and that allows Mikey Murphy to steal second base. Murphy's got his 7th stolen bag of the year, and now there's a runner in scoring position for Aiden Wright in a 2-1 count. Two and one, first base side of the rubber. Garza kicks and fires a pop-up that slices foul out of play right side. 2-2, Garza pitch away from getting out of it. He has not allowed a hit yet. The only base runner that he has allowed has reached on an error, and he's at second right now in the form of Mikey Murphy. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 3-0 Central Michigan. Bottom of the second, 2-2, and this one, touch the other way. It's going to get out of play right side, and we'll try it again. So Aiden Wright's brother Amir, not only did he play at Ball State in 2022 as a graduate student then, right now he is currently the head junior varsity baseball coach at Griffith High School. Or in Griffith, Indiana, I should say. Not sure about the name, but both Wright brothers graduated from Thornwood High School. 2-2 breaking ball. This one is roped back up the middle, past a diving Grego into center for a base hit. Rounding third, getting the wave home is Mikey Murphy. He will score as the throw is cut off. It's 4-0 Central Michigan. We're not even through 2 full innings. Aiden Wright is 2 for 2 with 2 knocks. It's his 25th RBI of the year. And Mikey Murphy has already scored 2 runs in this ball game. The inning continues for Aaron Piasecki, who had a towering 2-run triple in the right center field gap his first time up last inning. Left-handed hitting second baseman. Wright takes his lead off of first. 4-0 Central Michigan. Bottom of the second. Piasecki shows bunt, pulls back, and takes a fastball high for ball 1. Piasecki's top 10 in the MAC in hits, also top 10 in the MAC in doubles as well. Was just 1 for 5 yesterday with an RBI, 3 for 8 in this series as a whole. Big lead at first from Wright. Creeps off the bag, the 1-0. Breaking ball at the knees, called for a strike. 1-1, the count evens. Piasecki's family, all too familiar with Central Michigan. Piasecki's father, Jason, a graduate of Central Michigan, played baseball at Grand Rapids Community College. Garza checks over to first and right back in time safely. 1-1, 2 outs. Man at the dish is Piasecki. Runner at first is Aiden Wright after his RBI knock. 4-0 Central Michigan. The Chippewas put up 3 in the bottom of the first and 1 so far here in the second. 1-1. Piasecki pops this 1-1 pitch up, foul out of play left side, and now Garza ahead. That run, by the way, scored from Mikey Murphy is an unearned run. So it's not charged to the totals of Brennan Garza. In fact, still, if Wright would score from first, it also wouldn't be an earned run. No runs the rest of the way would be earned. Wright takes off from first, pitches outside, throw down from Arnold is in time. Wright came off the bag. Aiden Wright slid off the bag. He overslid it. And Ball State catches a break as Garen Arnold nabs his 8th runner caught stealing this year from behind the plate. Piasecki is stranded at the plate. However, CMU plates another. It's 4-0 as we go to the third frame here from Mount Pleasant. Here in Game 3 of this 3-game set, it's Ball State baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you, less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Bottom of the order set to step up to the plate for the Cardinals here in the top of the third. Giovanetti, King, and Bayless, 7, 8, and 9. 4-0 Central Michigan, top of the third here in the third and final game of this 3-game series between Ball State and Central Michigan. Jared Hansen back on the mound for the Chippewas, and the first pitch swinging from Giovanetti is slapped the other way into right. One hops in front of the right fielder, Cole Prout. One pitch and a base hit for Ben Giovanetti. Cardinals have a base runner here to start the top of the third. Giovanetti, who had a 3-game hitting streak snapped during the midweek, now has a hit in 3 straight games here in this series. He's on first, nobody gone. Top of the third. Central Michigan leads by 4 after scoring 3 in the first and 1 in the second. Here's Houston King, the left fielder today. Takes a first pitch fastball in the outside corner for a called strike. Houston King was not in the starting lineup in the first 2 games of this series. He came off the bench in both. Yesterday was 0 for 1 with a sac fly and a strikeout. Open stance from the left side, the 0-1 to King. Breaking ball, ties him up, and King takes it at the knees for a called strike. 0-2 here to Houston. Senior out of Chabot, Arkansas, playing in his 33rd game this year, starting in his 23rd. Hitting just a hair under 280. Hansen from the stretch, checks back a couple of times, and then fires the 0-2. Fastball misses high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sunny and 61 here from Tennyson Stadium in Mount Pleasant. Beautiful day for baseball here from CMU. 1-2. Wave and a miss, and King goes down swinging. Hansen blew the fastball right by him. That's the first punch out of the day for Jared Hansen. 1 gone here in the top of the third. In stands the 9-hole man in Gavin Bayless. Giovanetti is the base runner at first. 1 gone, top of the third, 4-0 Central Michigan. Bayless, a .328 hitter this year in 40 games. First pitch fastball misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes to Bayless. A ton of speed at the dish. Crowds the plate from the right side. tied for second in the Mid-American Conference in stolen bases, riding a 5-game on-base streak coming into the series finale. Big lead from first from Giovanetti. 1-0, breaking ball, big hack and a miss. 1-1. Bayless, the junior from Flushing, Michigan. The only Michigander in the starting lineup for the Cardinals today, playing in his home state. From the belt, Hansen rocks and fires the 1-1. Fastball misses low and away, 2-1. Bayless, 43 hits, a .432 on base percentage in 40 games this year. Has been a staple in the Cardinals lineup. Transfer from Mott Community College. Long pause from Hansen, the 2-1. Hard ground ball and a hop to the shortstop King, and it's under his glove and through for a base hit. Ball State catches a break. Runners at second and first as moving up 90 feet is Ben Giovanetti. That ball was scalded off the bat of Bayless. They'll score an E6, the 8th error of the year on Caden Smith over at short.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number
And
3,
Bayless is aboard. The lineup turns over for the first time today. Here's Alex Richter. The left-handed hitting second baseman popped out right back to the pitcher to lead off the ball game. Richter was 1 for 4 yesterday. Open stance from the left side. First pitch fastball misses low in the dirt. 1 ball and no strikes to Richter. The potential tying run is on deck in Dylan Grego. Should Alex Richter reach base? Rich Maloney was talking about it with me yesterday. Richter, even though he doesn't have the highest average, he just comes up big in the biggest moments. 1-0, Richter takes a fastball in the inside corner, called for a strike. He is sneakily deceptive when it comes to production as Alex Richter. He gets on base at over a .430 clip. And Rich Maloney says he really looks at batting average now as a meaningless number. 1-1 from Hansen. Richter sends a towering pop-up onto the left side of the infield. Kwiatkowski waits under it. Infield fly rule in effect. Kwiatkowski makes the play. 2 gone. Richter now 0 for 2. He's popped out in both at-bats.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 5, Dylan Grego.
That brings up Dylan Grego. He's the switch-hitting shortstop. Singled his last time in the first, was a part of the front end of the 6-4-3 twin killing that ended that inning. Hits from the left side here against the righty Hansen. First pitch from Hansen, fastball high and in. 1 ball and no strikes to Dylan, the junior out of Kansas City, Missouri. Grego with that hit in the first has now reached base safely in the last 6 consecutive contests. 1-0. Grego takes a changeup at the knees, called for a strike. 1-1. Shortstop Smith plays behind the bag at second, not only to cover the runner in Giovanetti, but also to shift Grego. Second baseman Piasecki plays in shallow right. 1-1 with 2 gone here in the top of the third. 4-0 CMU, and the pitch to Grego is a changeup that's spiked in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Giovanetti on second, Bayless on first. If Grego can gap one, you know he would score 2 runs with the speed that Bayless has at first. 2-1 to Grego. Breaking ball popped up in foul territory, slicing down the line towards the bullpen of CMU, and it lands out of play. Kwiatkowski had a look at it, but it's foul. Talking with Dylan Grego yesterday, came up, actually introduced himself to me. We hadn't talked yet here on the road trip. And he said, "So your name's Liacani, you got to be Italian, right?" And I said, "Yes, of course, absolutely I'm Italian. My name's Dominic Liacani. Is the Pope Catholic?" And he said, "Well, I'm Italian as well," and some of the guys were giving him some slack for it because they call him a quote-unquote fake Italian. 2-2 check over before then at second, not in time as Giovanetti dives back in safely. But Dylan Grego was telling me that his family's original name was Gregorio. They changed it when his family came over from Italy. Cool story there. 2-2 to Grego. Breaking ball lined hard down the right field line, but it's foul and skips over the wall towards the Ball State bullpen. Stay put here at 2-2. Grego said his dad's side of the family very Italian. His dad actually made some sauce, I believe, for him a couple of weeks ago, and him and his roommates devoured it, he said. He said he loved it. Got to learn the recipe from Grandpa. 2-2. Grego lifts a fly ball, right center field. Coming on in is Knowlton. He's got it. And that will do it for the Cardinals in the top of the third. Ball State strands 2. Can't capitalize after the leadoff base hit from Giovanetti and an error from the shortstop, Caden Smith. No runs, 2 runners left on base, 1 hit and 1 error. We go to the bottom of the third. Central Michigan trying to tack on more, leading 4-0 over Ball State here in the third game of this 3-game series on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Today
we head to the bottom of the third for the Chippewas. 3, 4, and 5. Piasecki, Ball, and Smith will lead it off here against Brennan Garza in for his third full inning of work. Had to come in during the top of the first and record all 3 outs out of the bullpen after Connor Hutchinson did not record an out. Gave up 3 earned runs on 3 hits and a walk. The run given up by Garza back in the second last inning was unearned because of a 2-out error to from Nick Kosofsky. First pitch to the leadoff man in Piasecki is a fastball that clips the outside corner for a called strike. Piasecki had some trouble getting his elbow guard on. It came undone right as he loaded up to swing. Or to swing. He didn't swing at that pitch, but nevertheless, 0-1. Garza fires the 0-1, popped up, out of play, left side. It tails foul. 0-2 to Piasecki, who had a 2 RBI triple back in the first, was stranded at the plate last inning after Aiden Wright, was thrown out on the base pass trying to steal second. Open stance from the left side, the 0-2. Fastball misses high, 1-2. Piasecki, the junior from Muskegon, Michigan. First-year transfer from Kellogg Community College. Was an All-American there. Hit .481 last year with 6 homers and 26 doubles. 1-2. Sidearm delivery from Garza. This ball is put out into the alley towards left center field. Bayless calling off King in left center, and he puts the glove on it for out number 1. Piasecki is now 1 for 2. And there's 1 down here in the bottom of the third. 4-0 Central Michigan here with nobody on for Nathan Ball, who had an RBI single last inning. He was the last batter that Hutchinson faced. And he's the only guy that has not seen Garza today so far. Open stance from the left side. Ball the DH out of the cleanup spot. 1 gone, bottom of the third. First pitch from Garza. Fastball called at the knees, right on the inside corner. Strike 1. Ball really needed that single back in the first. He was just 1 for his last 12 coming into this series finale. 0-1. Breaking ball misses low and away. Got away from Garza. 1-1, 1 gone. Ball in the series now 2 for 8. Was 1 for 3 yesterday with an RBI. Did strike out a couple of times. 1-1 from Garza out of the stretch. Slider misses low and in. Having to hop out of the way was Ball. It's 2-1. Ball to transfer from Eastern Michigan. From the first base side of the rubber. From the stretch, Garza rocks and fires. Hard ground ball, one hopper snagged at short by Grego. Fields throws across in time. 2 up and 2 down.
Back for the Chippewas, the shortstop, number 11, Caden Smith.
2 gone for Caden Smith. Garza trying to go 1-2-3. Had an opportunity to do it last inning, but didn't get any help from his defense. CMU leads 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. Caden Smith, the shortstop, at the dish show for 1. Half-hearted swing, goes after a breaking ball low and away in the dirt. No balls and a strike to Smith, who came out of relief yesterday and actually picked up the loss for the Chippewas. In just an inning of work, he allowed 4 earned runs on 4 hits, walked 1 and struck out 1 against 6 batters. 0-1 fastball rides on the outside third. No balls and 2 strikes. Garza a pitch away from a 1-2-3 inning. Again, Garza, the Michigander himself, back in his home state on the mound. Kicks and fires the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the high cheddar. Smith goes down swinging. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Garza, who has his second punch out of relief. And we go to the 4th. Ball State in need of some runs, down by 4. 4-0 Chippewas here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
We have 2 very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Here for the top of the 4th, Hosofsky, Arnold, and Beavis to lead it off for the Cardinals, trailing by 4. 4-0 Central Michigan over Ball State. Here in the 3rd and final game of this 3-game series, Ball State going for the sweep. First pitch from Jared Hansen is a looping breaking ball that misses high above the zone. Ball 1 to Nick Hosofsky. Grounded into an inning-ending double play, 4-6-3 back in the 1st. Crowds to the plate from the right side, close stance, 1-0, hard line drive, sharply through the left side. That's going to get through for a base hit. Hosofsky leads off the top of the 4th with a knock, and that's back-to-back leadoff base runners for the Cardinals in the 3rd and 4th innings.
The catcher, number 34, Garrett Arnold.
Garrett Arnold is the catcher. He hits out of the cleanup spot. Bats here with 1 on and nobody out. CMU scored 3 in the bottom of the 1st, 1 in the bottom of the 2nd, scoreless for the first time all day in the 3rd. First pitch to Arnold, low and away in the dirt, almost got away from the catcher Wright, who made a nice pick behind home plate. Arnold led off the 2nd with a flyout. He's 0 for 1 today. Facing Jared Hansen here in his 4th full inning of work. 1-0. Breaking ball hung in the zone, but Arnold swats it back, foul off the backstop. It caroms right back to the catcher right, who retrieves a new ball from the home plate umpire, Corey Ray. So it's 1-1, nobody gone. Top of the fourth, 4-0 CMU. Ball State no runs on 3 hits and an error. CMU 4 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Long pause from Hansen. From the belt, kicks and fires the 1-1. It's a fastball that misses above the letters. 2-1. Really cool story for how Garrett Arnold was actually recruited to Ball State. The senior from San Jose played summer ball with reliever Owen Quinn in the Appalachian League and joined late in the summer. 2-1. Arnold goes after an outside fastball, sends a towering pop-up in a shallow right. Out is the second baseman, Piasecki. He makes the play. Hasofsky retreats back to first. 1 gone here in the top of the fourth. Arnold is now 0 for 2.
The right fielder, number 9, Blake Beavis.
That brings up Blake Beavis. Beavis flew out to the deepest part of the yard back in the second. 0 for 1 today, hitting over 300 this year is Blake. First offering is a curveball that misses in the dirt, 1-0. Beavis with a big go-ahead 2-run homer in the 8th inning yesterday that gave the Cardinals their first lead of the entire ball game. Ball State scored 3 runs in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, and 1 more in the 9th yesterday to score all 7 of their runs in the back third of that ball game. 1-0 to Beavis. Breaking ball hangs in the zone, and Beavis hammers it deep in the air towards left center. Back is Knowlton in the alley, and he makes the play on the run. Knowlton takes extra bases away from Blake Beavis again. That's the second time he's done it today. There's 2 gone here in the top of the fourth.
The designated hitter, number 35, Ty Davis.
So after a loud out number 2, here's Ty Davis in. Left-handed hitting designated hitter. Runner on first, 2 gone. Top of the fourth, 4-0 CMU. First pitch to Davis. Big hack and a miss through a breaking ball low. No balls and a strike. Ty Davis, the junior transfer from Marietta College, came from the same college as Alex Richter, the second baseman for Ball State today. CMU infield shifts him towards the right. They play him to pull, the 0-1. Change-up clips the outside third. No balls and 2 strikes, 2 gone. Runner at first is Sosofsky after his leadoff single. Ball State trying not to squander yet another opportunity after having the leadoff man on. 0-2. And Davis leaves it in the dirt. Change-up misses low, 1-2. 2 gone to Ty. .315 hitter this year in 32 games. Was 1 for 3 yesterday with a double and a run scored. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fastball blew it right by him. Hansen has his second punch out. This one ends the top of the fourth. Ball State leaves a man at first after the leadoff single from Nick Hasofsky. Ball State cannot capitalize. No runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left on base as we move to the bottom of the fourth. Central Michigan still leads 4-0 here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards! The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Number 25, Brady Krzyzuk.
We go to the bottom of the fourth. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. 6, 7, and 8 for the Chippewas. Krzyzuk, Prout, and Kwiatkowski. Brennan Garza, the young freshman, back in for his fourth inning of work on the bump. Came out of the bullpen in the bottom of the first. Had to record all 3 outs after Connor Hutchinson could not record an out. First pitch to the left-handed hitting Krzyzuk, a fastball in the inner third for a called strike. 0-1. Krzyzuk 0 for 1 today. Popped out in foul territory down the line to the left fielder Houston King. 0-1. Slash the other way again, slicing towards the CMU bullpen. It's going to get out of play. Krzyzuk hitting .269 coming into this ball game. And now coming off of the mound is Brennan Garza. He's having some pitch comm issues. Actually looks like it's the wrist communicator that isn't giving him the right signs. Pitching coach Justin Wexler comes out to make sure that he has a new one. And now Garrett Arnold from behind the plate helps Garza to put on a new wristband. 0-2 here to Brady Krzyzuk, junior out of Clarkston, Michigan. Only played in yesterday's game so far this series. He was 1 for 3 with a double. Was supposed to pinch hit in game 1, but did not. Both managers playing a game of chess then. 0-2 from Garza. Fastball misses high and away. Krzyzuk, a first-year transfer from Macomb Community College. Did start his collegiate career at Madonna University at the NAIA level, but last year hit .496 at the JUCO level. 1-2 from Garza. Swinging a high tapper, right side. Richter waits back on it, fires to first, 1 gone. Brennan Garza has now retired the last 4 straight he's faced.
The right fielder, number 44, Cole Prout.
Here's Cole Prout. Right fielder's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging, then the first inning. Leads the team with 8 homers. First pitch from Garza. Prout shows bunt and taps it foul behind the plate. Picked up with the glove hand in foul territory by the catcher Garrett Arnold. 0-1. Some scores around the Mid-American Conference. Bowling Green leading Eastern Michigan 4-0 in the 4th. Toledo playing a non-conference series with East Tennessee State, losing right now 2-0 in the 4th. Garza had no balls and no strikes. No balls and 1 strike, 1 out, and the 0-1 misses high, fastball. Akron leading Kent State in the 3rd, 3-1. The Cardinals 2 games up on Kent right now after Kent lost to Akron yesterday. 1-1 off speed, got away from Garza, missed badly, lone out. 2 balls and a strike, 1 gone. 4-0 Central Michigan. Nobody on, bottom of the 4th. Western Michigan and NIU just underway from DeKalb. No score there just yet. 2-1, Garza misses high, 3-1. Ball State softball right now playing against Buffalo and ahead 3-2. Three-1. Fastball at the knees called for a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Cole Prout. Prout became a mainstay in the lineup last year, played in 37 games. Has played all 43 games this year for second-year manager and Jake Sable. 3-2. Prout goes after it and skies it foul the other way, out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Prout in this series is 2 for 6. That includes the strikeout earlier today. Crowds the plate from the right side. Garza from the first base side of the rubber. The 3-2, low and in, ball 4. Crowd has a 1-out walk. Just the first walk allowed by Garza out of relief. And remember, yesterday, Ball State only allowed 1 walk as a whole. It came from Jacob Hartlob in his start, but the Cardinals in 3 games prior, before yesterday in Game 2, walked 27 combined in those 3 games. So the walk numbers have been better for the Cardinals, been trying to work on more command. Cole Kwiatkowski pops up the first pitch high on the infield. The shortstop Dylan Grego calls off everyone convening behind the mound, and Grego makes the play on the run in towards the first base bag. 2 gone. Here in the bottom of the 4th, 1 on, it's Cole Prout. Rich Maloney comes out of the dugout and tells the left fielder Houston King to play in. Here's Zach Knowlton. He's the center fielder out of the 9th spot. 0 for 1 today. Flew out the other way to right last time. And watches the first pitch slider miss Lone away. 1 ball and no strikes. Knowlton, the junior from Olathe, Kansas. Prout takes his lead off at first. There he goes. Pitches inside, and it nails Knowlton high and tight. Look out. And he takes a hard 90 down first base line. First hit by pitch surrendered by Ball State pitching today. And the lineup turns over now for the 2nd time today for Central Michigan. Here is the left fielder and Mikey Murphy. So a walk with 1 out, and now a hit by pitch with 2 gone. See if Garza can strand 2 runners on. One of them in scoring position in Cole Prout. He's on second. Knowlton at first. 2 gone, bottom of the 4th. CMU leads Ball State 4-0. First pitch, big wave and a miss through a breaking ball. Fooled Murphy. No balls and a strike. This year, Central's offense 4th in the MAC in hits. Just 7th as a team in batting average, but Central averages just under 10 hits a game. 0-1 from Garza. Sidearm delivery. Slider misses in the dirt, 1-1. Central is bottom 5 in the MAC at home runs, but that's because the ballpark that they play in is not really a hitter's park, and that's what head coach Rich Maloney was telling me before the series, that the wind usually blows heavily in and plays deep towards the alleys and straightaway center field. Prout and Knowlton take off, and the pitch is lined right to the glove of Richter, who plays third base. Richter, who is at second, switched spots with Giovanetti. And they had Murphy played perfectly. A line out ends the bottom of the 4th. Central Michigan goes scoreless yet again. Ball State looking for its first runs of the ball game. Down by 4 as we move to the 5th here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Here in the top of the fifth, Ball State leads off with 7, 8, and 9. Giovanetti, King, and Bayless, the first three to face Jared Hansen. Out for his fifth inning of work. The starter for CMU has been incredible. First pitch fastball misses high above the letters, 1-0. Giovanetti singled to lead off the third. He was stranded at second. Takes a 1-0 fastball that finds the outer third. 1 ball and 1 strike. Giovanetti, the junior from Redwood City, California. Crowds the plate from the right side. Slashes the 1-1 foul out of play, right side. 4 of these transfers, including Giovanetti, who is one of 20 newcomers on the team this year, from that San Francisco Bay Area, got to return home to their home state earlier this year when Ball State played Sacramento State. 1-2, changeup left in the dirt, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Giovanetti now in this series after a single earlier today, 3 for 8. Was 1 for 3 yesterday, was 1 for 4 in game 1. Out of the windup, here comes Hansen. 2-2, fastball misses out. 3 balls and 2 strikes, nobody gone. Top of the fifth. Nobody on base for the leadoff man in Ben Giovanetti. Cardinals chasing 4 runs, down 4-0 to Central. The 3-2. Giovanetti hits a hard ground ball in the hole toward short. Backhanded play by Smith. Long throw and a bounce, and he got him. Great play by Caden Smith in the hole at shortstop for Central Michigan. What could have been a leadoff base hit turns into a beautiful 6-3 putout. 1 gone to start the fifth for the Cardinals. 4 straight now retired by Hansen on the mound. He's been phenomenal today. He's only given up 3 hits. Has not allowed a run yet. Houston King is the left fielder standing in from the left side. And he pounces on the first pitch and touches it foul the other way out of play. Oh, 0-1 to Houston King. He's 0 for 1, struck out swinging back in the third. 0-1 rolled over, right side. It will roll just foul of the bag at first base. Took a big hop the other way right at the last second. No balls and 2 strikes. King, the senior from Chabot, Arkansas. Only 2 hits in the last 8 games he's played. He's 2 for 9 in that span. He's come off the bench in 5 of the last 8 appearances he's made, but is getting the start in left field today. The 0-2. King stays alive. Pokes back a fastball that touched the high outside corner out of play. We'll stay put here at 0-2. King, the second-year transfer out of JUCO Crowder College. He started his collegiate career at Kentucky. 0-2, waiting back on a breaking ball is King, and he punches it foul towards the CMU bullpen down the left field line. We'll stay put at no balls and 2 strikes. 4-0 here in the top of the fifth. 1 out. Central Michigan leads Ball State 4-0 here in the third and final game of this 3-game set. Ball State has already won the series. 0-2, and King punches one towards the gap in left center field, sinking fast. Coming on to make the catch is Mikey Murphy, who cuts it off from Knowlton. 2 up and 2 down here in the fifth.
Batting for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 4, Gavin Bayless.
Here's Gavin Bayless out of the 9 spot. Bayless reached on an error from the shortstop, Caden Smith, in his first plate appearance back in the third. Big hole up the middle for him as Kwiatkowski plays towards the line at third. First pitch, Bayless shows bunt, pulls back, and takes a fastball that misses the outer side of the plate. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. CMU leads BSU 4-2. 1-0. This is a squibber back in front of the mound. Right from behind the plate, fields and fires a strike to first in time. It's the second 1-2-3 inning of the day for Jared Hansen, who has looked phenomenal through 5, holding the Cardinals scoreless with just 3 hits. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Brennan Garza back out on the bump for the Cardinals here on Ball State's Audio Network.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
We head to the home 5th. Central Michigan leads Ball State 4-0. Ball State scoreless with just 3 hits on the board. CMU 4 runs on 4 hits. 2, 3, and 4, the part of the lineup you want up right now if you're CMU. With Aiden Wright leading things off, he's 2 for 2. A couple of singles, had an RBI back in the second. He will get things going for the Chippewas here in the home half of the 5th. Brennan Garza still on the bump, the young freshman out of Michigan. First pitch, fastball misses low and away. Garza specifically out of Mattawan, Michigan. 6'1" freshman. First team All-State last year. 1-0, fastball finds the inner third. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wright was caught stealing on the base paths to end the second inning for CMU. He leads off the 5th. Garza from the first base side of the rubber, rocks and fires. 1-1 is bounced to the shortstop Grego, charging, fielding, firing, 1 gone.
Now batting for the Chippewas, the second baseman, number 2.
Garza's pitch count just under 65. Or check that, just under 60. He's at 57 pitches right now. Here's Aaron Piasecki. Piasecki 1 for 2 today. First pitch to him is a changeup that misses in the dirt. Piasecki had a 2 RBI triple back in the first to make it a 2-0 ball game then. Since then, that lead has doubled to 4-0. 1-0, Piasecki takes another breaking ball in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. He flew out to straightaway center field. Back in the third did Piasecki. Garza, long pause on the bump, the 2-0. Swinging a tapper towards the Ball State dugout down the right side and foul. Piasecki now is 3 for 10 in this series. 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and an RBI double in game 1. Yesterday in game 2 was just 1 for 5, did drive in a run. 2-1, he waits back on a breaking ball, does Piasecki, punches it in the air, foul towards the Chippewa bullpen down the left field line. There is some action down there as a right-hander starts to get loose for Central Michigan. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses the inside corner. Garza strutted off the mound like it was a called strike 3. Does not get the call from home plate umpire Corey Ray. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Garza looking for his 3rd punch out. The 3-2. Fastball misses low. It's a 1-out walk. That's the 2nd time that Garza has walked a man with 1 out in as many innings. And that will bring up Nathan Ball, the designated hitter.
Now batting for the Chippewas, the designated hitter, number 13, Nathan Ball.
Ball today is 1 for 2. Had an RBI single back in the 1st. Grounded out back in the 3rd. 288 hitter coming into the series finale today. 1 out, 1 man on at first. Bottom of the 5th, CMU leads Ball State 4-0. Garza checks on the runner at first in Piasecki, who's back safely. Ball awaiting his first pitch. First-year transfer from Eastern Michigan, Mac Rival. Big lead at first from Piasecki. First offering, fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Before the 0-1 to Ball, a pickoff move to first. Back in safely again is Piasecki. Ball from Bay City, Michigan, went to Bay City John Glenn High School. Earned 3 letters in baseball and 3 letters in football. Was a 2-time all-conference football player. Another pickoff move from Garza. This one in the dirt, picked out by Nick Osofsky at first base for the Cardinals. Garza wanting to keep a close eye on Piasecki at first. From the chest. Before then, Piasecki just back in time on another pickoff move. He got caught jumping over at first. Ball still awaiting his 0-1 pitch. 1 gone, bottom of the 5th. Ball State down by 4 to CMU. Swinging a foul tip back into the mid of the catcher, Arnold. No balls and 2 strikes. Garza still in search of his 3rd punch out today. Big lead from Piasecki, who now leans back towards the first base bag. Now leans towards second, takes off, pitches a called strike 3. The throw down from Arnold. Got him! They strike him out, throw him out. Garza and Arnold team up. And Garza faces the minimum. We're through 5. Ball State trails CMU 4-0. We go to the top of the 6th. Ball State has the top of the order coming up in desperate need of some runs. Looking for a series sweep here in Mount Pleasant. CMU leads 4-0 on the Cardinals Gamebridge Radio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
The top of the order leads it off for Ball State as we move to the 6th. The Cardinals trail the Chippewas 4-0. Central Michigan 4 runs on 4 hits and an error. Ball State no runs on 3 hits and an error. First pitch to the leadoff man, Alex Richter, is a breaking ball from Hansen that misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Jared Hansen has been fabulous today. He's thrown 5 scoreless innings in the Sunday starter, asked to go for a 6th. 1-0 fastball rides on the inner third, called strike. 1-1 to Alex Richter, who's 0 for 2 today with a couple of pop-outs on the infield. Richter, the senior transfer from Marietta College. 1-1 fastball, misses high and away, 2-1. The Cardinals looking for a sweep here against Central Michigan, trying to get payback for what Central did 2 years ago here in Mount Pleasant to the Cardinals in 2023. 2-1 fastball misses below the knees. 3 balls and a strike here to Alex Richter. Richter looking to extend that on-base streak to 7 straight. He's been on base in 18 of the last 19 games he's played out of the windup. Here comes Hansen, and the 3-1. Richter shows bunt. It misses in and gets all the way to the backstop off of the catcher right's glove. Richter strolls down to first. He's on with the leadoff walk, and that's a good start for the Cardinals.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 5, Dylan Grego.
That brings up the switch-hitting Dylan Grego. Still stands in from the left side against the right-hander Hansen. Grego 1 for 2 today, had a single back in the first, and now Jake Sable is going to come out of the CMU dugout as the infield comes in to chat with Jared Hansen. Jake Sable essentially acts as the pitching coach as well for Central Michigan. He was a 4-year letter winner here in Mount Pleasant from 2007 to 2011. Back in Central Michigan for his second stint, this time as head coach in his second season. Was at the D2 level beforehand with Northwood University in nearby Midland, Michigan for 4 seasons. He trots off the mound. Everyone back on the infield goes to their positions, and we're ready to play ball again. Dylan Grego trying to keep the line moving with Ball State down 4-0 here in the top of the 6th. Nobody out thanks to a leadoff walk from Alex Richter. There's a man on. They play Grego to pull on the right side. First pitch to him is a curveball that skips in the dirt. Nice pick from right behind the plate. 1 ball and no strikes, and now you can hear the Ball State dugout getting into it. Grego crowds the plate, closed stance. Big lead from Richter at first. The 1-0. Grego hammers it down the line and right, but foul. Skips over the wall and out of play into the Cardinal dugout. 1-1 here to Dylan Grego. I asked Dylan yesterday when he started switch hitting, and he said about when he was 8 or 9, a lot of people misconceived that he's a natural left-handed hitter. He's actually a natural right-handed hitter. 1-1, Grego waits back on a breaking ball and punches it the other way. Foul out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Dylan Grego. The Cardinals leader in batting average, hitting .370 this year. Also leads the entire Mid-American Conference in hits with 68. Good for top 10 nationally. Big hole on the left side for him. The 1-2. And Grego slaps one into right field. That's a base hit. Stopping at second is Richter. Dylan Grego has his second hit of the ball game. He's now got 70 knocks this year, the first player in the entire Mid-American Conference to reach that mark.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 13, Nick Osofsky.
So the Cardinals threatening here with the man back in scoring position. The first time the Cardinals have had such since the third. And now Jake Sable is going to come back out to the mound, and that is going to do it for the right-hander Jared Hansen today. He's seen enough. And a new arm is going to come out of the bullpen for CMU. Jared Hansen is on line for the win. He's gone 5 scoreless so far, but both runners on base are his doing. Should they score, they would be his. A righty is coming out of the Chippewa bullpen. Ball State trails 4-0, but has 2 runners on base on first and second, with nobody gone here in the top of the 6th. We'll introduce you to the new Chippewa arm when we come back. Don't go anywhere. It's Ball State baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
New man on the mound for Central Michigan is Hayden Bailey, the senior out of Davison, Michigan. And first-year transfer out of NAIA Madonna University in Livonia, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit. Bailey started his collegiate career at Mott Community College. Here are the numbers on him so far this year. Bailey, in 10 appearances, is 3-1 with a 6.99 ERA. This is just his 11th appearance of the year and 4th out of the bullpen in 37 1/3 innings this season. 50 hits allowed, 38 runs, only 29 of them earned. He's not gotten a lot of help from his defense. 24 punch-outs to 9 walks. He's given up 6 homers. That's a team most. And opponents this year against Bailey hitting .325. He inherits 2 runners on in the form of Richter at second and Grego at first. Nobody out, top of the 6th. Ball State trailing Central Michigan 4-0, but threatening here in the 6th frame. Here is Nick Osofsky. He singled back in the 4th, 1 for 2 today. Middle infielders pinch up the middle towards the second base bag for the double play. First pitch to Osofsky. Swinging a pop foul back over our press box. 0-1. For Zook, the first baseman originally was going to hold on Grego, but he gets waved off to play his natural position at first from head coach Jake Sable. Osofsky this year has driven in 43 runs. The 0-1. High fly ball into shallow center. Coming on is Knowlton. He makes the catch for out number 1. Jared Hansen, the starter today, still an open line, but 5 complete innings, 4 hits, has not allowed a run just yet. Both of the base runners on are his. 2 punch-outs to just 1 walk. Garrett Arnold out of the 4 spot will bat here for the Cardinals. He gets on base at a higher clip than any other player on this Ball State team at 444. He is 0 for 2 today. A pop out last time, a fly out back in the 2nd. Crowds the plate from the right side. Open stance, first pitch, fastball misses high and away, 1-0. Arnold's driven in 19 this year. He's 3 for 11 in this series, including today so far. Bailey sets up right down the center of the rubber, the 1-0. Breaking ball looked like it missed high. 2 balls and no strikes here to Arnold. Wind now blowing out towards the left field pole, but only gusting at around 7 miles an hour. We had wind gusts of 25 miles an hour yesterday. The 2-0. Right down the heart of the plate. Fastball taken for a strike. 2-1. One out. Runner at second is Richter. Runner at first is Grego. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-2. The Chippewa bullpen has been the problem all series long. The 2-1. Inside, and it runs in, and did it clip Garrett Arnold? It got the mask of the home plate umpire, Corey Ray, who has to take some time. Did that get the knob of the bat of Garrett Arnold? No signal just yet as Corey Ray is shaken up. What's the call here? Arnold is staying at the dish, acting like it was a foul ball. That either got the knob or the very bottom of the handle just above the hands. They will say foul ball. It's 2-2 here to Arnold. Surprised that Rich Maloney isn't coming down from the third base line to maybe argue it, but tough call for Corey Ray to make after being smoked in the mask. The 2-2. Slider pulled out and away. Bailey misses badly, and now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 runners on, in Richter at second and Grego at first. Top of the 6th, Ball State trails Central Michigan by 4. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Fastball just missed an eyelash off the outside corner. And Garrett Arnold walks to load the bases for Blake Beavis. A homer here would tie it. Beavis homered yesterday to give the Cardinals the lead. Bases loaded. 1 out, top of the 6th. Central Michigan 4, Ball State nothing. Blake Beavis is the tying run at the plate. First pitch from Bailey. Swinging a drive foul. No balls and a strike to Blake Beavis. 13 homers this year, is tied for 6th in the Mid-American Conference. He's 11th in the MAC in slug. Slugging it at a .624 rate. An OPS just south of 1,000. The 0-1. Beavis takes a breaking ball off the plate away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Richter at third, Grego at second, Arnold at first. Beavis crowds the plate from the right side. He's the tying run at the plate, the 1-1. Beavis takes a fastball high and away, 2-1. This is the prime opportunity to tie the ball game right now if you're the Cardinals. You don't have to get all the runs back at once. You can chip away here with plenty of time left in this game, but you would also love a grand slam from Beavis. 2-1. Beavis flies it foul, right side, out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Blake Beavis. Ty Davis awaits on deck. He homered in game 1 of this series the other way. Beavis is 0 for 2 this afternoon. A couple of deep flyouts to the deepest part of the ballparks. 2-2 to Beavis. Bases loaded. 1 out. Top of the 6th. The pitch. On the outside corner, fastball called strike 3. It looked like almost the same pitch to Garrett Arnold, but this time Corey Ray rings up Blake Beavis. 2 away. Big punch out for Hayden Bailey out of relief. So it's up to Ty Davis. He stands in with the bases loaded. Open stance from the left side. 2 outs, first pitch to him, and Davis rolls it foul right side. Davis is 0 for 2 today. Flew out the other way to left his first time in the 2nd, then struck out swinging to end the 4th. The infield shifts him to pull. Big hole on the left side. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Ball State down by 4. The tying run is at the plate in the form of Ty Davis. The 0-1. Davis takes a fastball right down the heart of the plate for a called strike 2. 0-2. Richter on third, Grego on second, Arnold on first. 0-2 the count to Davis. Bailey kicks and fires from the stretch. It's a curveball that misses in the dirt, 1-2. This would be a massive out for Bailey to help out its starter in Hanson. The runners on second and third are his doing. 1-2 to Ty Davis. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Got him. Slider ties up Davis on the inside part of the plate. Hayden Bailey gave a wave over to Ty Davis on his way back to the dugout, and some of the Cardinals at the top of the dugout steps not all too happy with that, and I don't blame them. The home plate umpire, Corey Ray, immediately came out and gave Bailey a warning. All right, so we go to the bottom of the sixth. Brennan Garza still on the mound for the Cardinals. Things starting to get a little chippy between the Chippewas and the Cardinals. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0 on the Cardinals Cambridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Ball State leads the bases loaded in the top of the sixth. We move to the home half. 5, 6, and 7 for the Chippewas here, facing Brennan Garza for the Cardinals. The young right-handed freshman rocks and fires. The first pitch fastball misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes here to Caden Smith. The shortstop leads things off. He'll be followed by Brady Krasuk and Cole Prout. Garza from the first base side of the rubber, the 1-0, popped up in foul territory, slicing down the line in right. It's going to get out of play. Hosofsky has a look at it, but it lands foul. Today, Caden Smith 0 for 2, a strikeout to end the third last time. He popped out in his first plate appearance back in the first. Caden Smith, the two-way freshman from Lake Isabella, Michigan. 1-1. Fastball misses below the knees. 2 balls and 1 strike. So remember yesterday, Caden Smith took the loss on the mound in relief. Gave up 4 runs in just an inning of work on 4 hits. One of them was that Blake Beavis 2-run homer. 2-1, slow tapper left side, left of the line at third and foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. Caden Smith, top 10 in the MAC in doubles. Does not have a 2-bagger in this series. He's just 2 for 9. 285 hitter coming into the series finale today. 2-2. Breaking ball in on the hand. Slow ground ball charged by Richter. Fires across the diamond to first in time. Check that. That was Ben Giovanetti. I keep getting those two flip-flopped because they keep switching where they play every other at-bat. Nevertheless, it's a 5-3 putout, and there's one gone to start here in the top of the, or rather the bottom of the 6th. Now Brady Krzyzuk. Krzyzuk's 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Garza to him. Fly ball, straightaway center. Coming on in is Bayless. On the run, he loses his hat and makes the play. It was sinking fast on him towards right center field, and Bayless, with his speed, catches up to that sinking fly ball for out number 2. How about Brennan Garza today? He has been phenomenal. Has not allowed an earned run yet. Through now 5 2/3 innings, he's only thrown 72 pitches. 2 gone, bottom of the 6th, nobody on here for Colt Prout. Open stance from the left side, watches a slider for the first pitch for a strike. Garza, this is by far his longest outing of the year, as Prout pops it foul behind home plate, nothing in 2. Garza's previous longest outing was on Wednesday against Indiana at Victory Field. He got the start, went just 2 1/3. Here he's gone through 5 2/3 in relief. Looking for a season-high 4 punch-outs. 0-2, hard ground ball, rolled over. Right side, this time it's Richter at second base, and he makes the play. 4-3 putout ends it. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Brennan Garza, the second one he's had today. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Chippewas. We move to the back third of this one. Top of the 7th we go. Ball State still trailing 4 here to Central Michigan. 4-0 CMU on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
We go to the back third of this one here in the series finale between Ball State and Central Michigan. Ball State looking for a sweep, but it has some work to do. Down 4-0 to Central Michigan here in the top of the 7th. The bottom of the order will lead it off for the Cardinals. Giovanetti out of the 7th spot, King out of the 8th spot, and Bayless out of the 9th spot, the first 3 for Ball State. Giovanetti climbs in from the right side, facing the reliever and Hayden Bailey, the right-hander, went a clean inning last time in the 6th. Giovanetti 1 for 2 today. First pitch from Bailey. Fastball misses high above the letters. If you'll remember, after the inning ended last time for Bailey, he gave Ty Davis a wave off to the dugout after he struck him out, and the home plate umpire, Corey Ray, gave him a warning. 1-0, Giovanetti takes outside, ball 2. This is where you'll hear the Ball State dugout really get into it because they remember that. There's no love lost between these two teams, especially in the last 4 years. They do not like one another. 2-0. Fastball misses away. 3 balls and no strikes here to Giovanetti. Ball State loaded the bases last inning and could not capitalize in the 6th. They've left 6 men on base today. Out of the windup, Bailey brings it 3-0 right down the heart of the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Bailey works quick. Giovanetti shows bunt, pulls back, watches another fastball. This one rides on the inner third. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bailey trying to come all the way back. The 3-2 to Giovanetti. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Giovanetti started the at-bat ahead 3 balls and no strikes, and he gets punched out. 3rd straight punch out for Hayden Bailey out of relief, and here comes Houston King. They play King to pull. The infield shades him towards the right. The third baseman Kwiatkowski away from the bag at third, but on the cut of the infield grass. And King takes a first pitch fastball high and away for ball 1. Even though Bailey got the punch out last at bat, he didn't help himself by falling behind 3-0. King skies one down the line and left, slicing towards foul territory near the wall. Leaping and making the play is Mikey Murphy. Up against the bullpen fence. What a play. 2 up and 2 down.
Now back to the Cardinals. The center fielder, number 4, Gavin Bayless.
So it'll be Gavin Bayless now with 2 gone in the top of the 7th. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. Both teams with 4 hits and an error, but all the runs have come in favor of the Chippewas. First pitch to Bayless. Fastball, swing and a miss. 0-1. Bayless 0 for 2, reached on an error in the 3rd. And grounded out weakly in front of the plate last time in the 5th. The catcher Wright made a very nice play on him. 0-1. Fastball low and away, 1-1. Ball State starting to run out of time here with 2 gone in the 7th. Only 7 more outs to work with to try and tie this thing up at 4 apiece. The 1-1. Bayless, a hard ground ball the other way, and a couple of hops for Piasecki. He throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Hayden Bailey. He gets a ground out, a fly out, and a strikeout. He's now retired 5 straight as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It is stretch time here for Mount Pleasant in Game 3 of this 3-game set. Ball State trying to sweep Central Michigan, trying to spoil the party for the Cardinals and salvage this series finale and take 1 game of the series. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Garza still on the bump for the Cardinals on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Central Michigan trying to tack on some insurance as we move to the bottom of the 7th. Still 4-0 CMU. Brennan Garza, who's gone 6 complete innings today out of relief so far, faces 8-9-1 here for CMU. First pitch to Cole Kwiatkowski. The third baseman has popped up down the line and right. It will slice foul out of play. Kwiatkowski is 0 for 2. He's popped up on the infield twice today, once to the second baseman Richter and the other to the shortstop Grego. Giovanetti, the third baseman, plays well in on the cut of the grass. Kwiatkowski crowds the plate from the right side, the 0-1. Fastball misses high above the letters, 1-1. Kwiatkowski, the graduate transfer from the University of Findlay, entered this contest with a .352 average in 28 games played. He started all 3 games of this series. 1-1, rolled over, foul towards the central dugout down the third base line, 1-2. Kwiatkowski now 2 for 9 in this series. This is now the 5th straight game he has started after really coming off the bench mainly at the beginning of the season, only his 14th start this year. 1-2, Kwiatkowski sends a deep fly ball out in the left. Back is King, and he's got it for out number 1. A couple of steps in front of the warning track. That's the first out of the bottom of the 7th here for CMU.
Now batting for the Chippewas, the center fielder, number 8, Zach Knowlton.
Zach Knowlton is the center fielder out of the 9th spot. Brennan Garza has now retired the last 5 batters he's faced. He's from Midland, Michigan, only about 27 miles west of here. First pitch to Knowlton, he shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball 1 lone away. Knowlton, the first-year transfer from Highland Community College. 0 for 1 today, was hit by a pitch his last time up in the 4th. 1-0 from Garza. Fastball misses again, lone away, 2-0. Knowlton, the Kansas native. A lot of speed at the dish, 5th in the MAC in stolen bases. He's 2 for 9 in this series. 2-0 from Garza. Fastball outside, 3-0. Knowlton in high school at Spring Hill High School in Olathe earned 11 varsity letters, 4 in baseball, 3 in football, 3 in wrestling, and 1 in track and field. He is a speedy kid. The 3-0. In there for a strike, 3-1. Fastball finds the inner third. Knowlton in 2022 at the 5A State Track and Field Championships finished 7th in the 200-meter dash. He's ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike, a good hitter's count. Here it comes from Garza, and the fastball misses a touch off the plate. Just the 3rd walk surrendered today by Brennan Garza out of relief. Action in the Ball State bullpen as a right-hander gets loose. Knowlton is on with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. CMU still leads Ball State 4-0. Mikey Murphy now stands in. Lineup turns over for the 3rd time today for Central. Murphy is 0 for 2. Has 2 runs scored, reached on an error in the 2nd, walked in the 1st, lined out last time. First pitch to Murphy. Slider tapped off the end of the bat towards the screen behind home plate, out of play. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Runner at first is Knowlton after a 1-out walk. 4-0 CMU over BSU here in the series finale of this 3-game set. Central Michigan has now lost 4 of its last 5 MAC series after dropping the first 2 games on Friday and Saturday. Garza checks over at Knowlton at first. He's back in time. Murphy is the sophomore from Minooka, Illinois. The suburbs of Chicago usually produce some of the best talent we've seen in the Mid-American Conference for any sport, as Garza once again checks on Knowlton at first, who's back safely again. Murphy with 4 hits in this series, 3 driven in. 2 of those hits for extra bases. Had a 2-run homer in game 1. Long pause from Garza. And he checks again over to first, and Knowlton once again is back safely. 3rd straight time that Garza is picked off towards first. Murphy leads the CMU team in on-base percentage, getting on base over 41% of the time. Also has an OPS north of 960. Garza from the first base side of the rubber out of the stretch, kicks and fires the 0-1. A slider in the dirt knocked down by Arnold behind the dish. A nice stop from the Cardinals backstop, 1-1. Ball State down to its final 6 outs. Central Michigan trying to extend this 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. Ball State has now won back-to-back series against Central Michigan. Ball State took 2 of 3 last year in Muncie against the Chippewas. 1-1, slider misses well high and away. 2 balls and a strike with 1 out. The batter for Central is Mikey Murphy. He's the leadoff man today for CMU. Garza sets at the chest. Pitch clock winds down to 5, and Garza again checks over to Knowlton at first. Knowlton once again is safe with a headlong dive. 2 balls and a strike the count with 1 out. Here it comes from Garza. A nubber back to Garza. He'll look at second, instead take the easy way over to first. That ball was hit soft enough to where they could not get to, and up to second and in scoring position is Zach Knowlton. Mikey Murphy is retired. He's now 0 for 3 today. Aiden Wright has an RBI single already today, trying to tack on to this 4-0 Central Michigan lead. Wright, the junior catcher, crowds the plate from the right side. Runner at second is Knowlton. 2 gone. Bottom of the 7th inning, 4-0 CMU. First pitch to Wright inside, and he plunked him square in the middle of the bat. And Aiden Wright chucks the bat over to his dugout and then takes a hard 90 down the line at first. And Rich Maloney is out from the dugout, and he's going to go to the bullpen. What a day out of relief, however, from Brendan Garza. He has been phenomenal. And he will get a big welcome back to the dugout from his teammates, who are already applauding for him outside the dugout. The day is done for Brendan Garza. There's 2 runners on and 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. A right-hander to come in for the Cardinals. It's Drew Young, and we'll introduce you to him when we return on the Cardinals Game Bridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
The new arm on the bump for the Cardinals is the senior transfer in the form of Drew Young. 5'7", 185 from Greenwood, Indiana. Went to Center Grove High School and comes to us from Indiana Wesleyan, an NAIA school in the Crossroads Conference. Not all far away from Muncie. Here are the numbers on Drew Young so far this year. Young at 10.80 ERA, an 0-4 record. He's made 12 appearances and 5 starts. This will be his 13th time towing the rubber for the Cardinals. In 21 2/3 innings, 25 hits allowed, 26 runs, all of them earned, 22 punch-outs to 16 walks. He's given up 2 homers, and opponents hitting .291 against Drew. He comes in for Brendan Garza, who had a heck of a day out of relief. The Michigan native, who's only about half an hour away from here west, throws 89 pitches, goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up just a hit and 1 run, which was not earned. However, both runners on base would be his doing should they score. We last saw Drew Young on the mound for the Cardinals back on Wednesday against Indiana.
Now batting for the Chippewas.
He went an inning, gave up 3 earned runs on 3 walks and a strikeout through 2 wild pitches, so it wasn't the prettiest of appearances for Drew Young. But he's on the mound here for the Cardinals, facing Aaron Piasecki. 2 runners on, 2 out, 4-0 game in favor of Central Michigan, and the first pitch fastball is on the outside third of the plate for a called strike. Aiden right on first. He was hit by a pitch square in the back. That's what ended Garza's day. Knowlton walked with 1 out. Piasecki gets jammed on the fist and sends a foul ball down the line and right. No balls and 2 strikes. Young ahead quickly. Has a chance to go 3 pitches and a strikeout here if he can set down Piasecki via the punch-out. 2 on, 2 outs, 0-2, bottom of the 7th. CMU leads Ball State 4-0. The 0-2 pitch. Changeup misses low and away in the dirt. Good stop from Arnold behind the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Piasecki, a 2 RBI triple back in the first. He's 1 for 2 today. Walked in the 5th, but that was part of that strike him out, throw him out double play to end the 5th. Young has what he likes. Looks back at the runner at second, now fires the 1-2, and Piasecki waves and slashes it foul. Down the line and left, out of play. Will stay put here at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wright is the runner at first. Knowlton is the runner at second. Beautiful day here for Mount Pleasant. Temperature now up to 64 degrees and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. The 1-2. Piasecki, check swing. Did he go? No, says the third base umpire, Stephen Miller. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runners on, 1 of them in scoring position. Number 2 at the dish here for CMU. And Young has to step off and get the right pitch from his pitch calling device on his wrist. Has it. Looks into Arnold. Here comes the 2-2 pitch from Young. Another foul ball. Piasecki has a chance to drive in his 3rd run here if he can get a base hit. Runner at second is Knowlton. He's got a ton of speed. He's top 5 in the MAC in stolen bases. Piasecki crowds the plate from the left side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Young brings it once again. Changeup misses low and away. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and now the runners will be in motion on this next pitch no matter what. Knowlton on second, Wright on first. The 3-hole hitter at the plate here for CMU with a chance to break open this 4-0 lead, and a check over to first, not in time. Wright almost got caught napping. Hosofsky almost didn't get back to the bag in time as Young threw a strike head level at Hosofsky. So Piasecki still awaiting his 3-2. Gotta understand why Drew Young did it. Maybe Wright caught napping going on first motion. The 3-2, runners take off, pitches a curveball just below the zone, ball 4. Rich Maloney arguing the call from the dugout. He's not happy with Corey Ray, the home plate umpire.
Now batting for the Chippewas.
And now the bases are loaded with 2 outs.
Number 13, Nathan Ball.
And all 3 base runners have come via the free pass. Here's Nathan Ball, exactly who you want at the dish if you're in this spot. The cleanup man who's driven in 25 this year, hitting .288. First pitch from Young to Ball, a one-hopper to the second baseman Richter off the end of the bat. Richter fields and fires to first in time, and Drew Young able to keep the Chippewas scoreless in the 7th. The Cardinals down to their final 6 outs. Drew Young comes out of the bullpen and does his job. Can Ball State score for the first time today? We'll find out when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Alex Richter, the leadoff man, stands in for the Cardinals to start the top of the eighth. Ball State down 4-0 here to Central Michigan. Hayden Bailey back out of relief. First pitch fastball misses above the letters. Check swing appealed down to third. Stephen Miller, the third base umpire, says no swing from Richter. 1 ball and no strikes to Alex. Cardinals in need of some runs here. They came back in the back third of yesterday's ball game. Can they do it again here? They were down 4-0 as well. 1-0. There's a slider on the inner part of the plate called for a strike. 1-1 to the left-handed hitting Richter. He's 0 for 2 today. Walked back in the sixth, but was stranded at third base. Open stance. The 1-1. Curveball slipped out of the hand of Bailey. It's 2-1. That misses badly up and away. Richter, the team leader in home runs with 14. Tied for the team lead in RBIs as well with 46 runs driven in. The 2-1. Richter pounds a ground ball to the first baseman, Krzyzuk. Covering over is Bailey, but Krzyzuk says, I have it myself, and steps on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting for the Cardinals, the shortstop, number 5, Dylan Grego.
That'll bring up Dylan Grego. Switch hitting shortstop, still hitting from the left side. He's seen nothing but righties today. Mac leader in hits. 2 for 3 today. Watches a first pitch fastball high and away does Grego. 1 ball and no strikes. Grego now 5 for 12 in this series after he was 7 for 18 in the series last weekend against Bowling Green. Had 3 homers in a single game. 1-0, fastball down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. This is the part of the order you want if you're the Cardinals to start a rally. Now down to your final 5 outs of the game. 2-0 the count out of the line. Here comes Bailey. Grego lifts a fly ball down the line and left. Murphy, the left fielder, will have a look at it, but this is going to land foul off the roof next to the building of the Chippewas bullpen. A couple of arms loosening for the Chippewas, a lefty and a righty on those bullpen mounds. 2-1 the count to Grego. The Chippewas shift him to pull right side. 2-1. This is a wild pitch that gets all the way to the backstop. Fastball high and away off the glove of Aiden Wright. 3-1. Grego, the junior from Kansas City, one of 100 shortstops on the watch list for the Brooks Wallace Award, honoring the nation's top collegiate shortstop. Last year, Ball State shortstop Michael Hallquist was also on that list. Grego on 3-1 shows bunt, pulls back, and watches a fastball in the outer third for a called strike, 3-2. Nick Kosofsky waits on deck, the 3-hole hitter and first baseman for the Cardinals. Bailey has what he likes from right behind the plate. Out of the line, the full count offering. Grego lifts a fly ball into straightaway left field. Murphy has it for out number 2. A can of corn. Two out, here's Nick Kosofsky. Kosofsky is 1 for 3 today. Singled back in the 4th. Last time up, he flew out to straightaway center field. Cardinals down to their final 4 outs. Central's defense also plays Kosofsky to pull. Second baseman Piasecki behind the bag at second. First pitch, Kosofsky pops it up behind the plate, and this is going to land foul just beyond the concourse. No balls and a strike to Nick Kosofsky. 2 outs. Top of the 8th, nobody on. Kosofsky waits back on a breaking ball, lines it right at the third baseman, Cole Kwiatkowski, who goes to a couple of knees to put it away. Kosofsky hit it hard, but the Cardinals can't catch a break. CMU will try and add on to this lead in the bottom of the 8th. 4-0 Central as we head into the final few frames of this one. Ball State now down to its last breath here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
5, 6, and 7 for the Chippewas to start here in the home half of the 8th. Ball State trails Central 4-0. Chippewas looking to add on here some more insurance runs. Caden Smith, the shortstop, leads it off. He goes after the first pitch, slashes it foul, out of play the other way. No balls and a strike to Caden Smith. He's 0 for 3 today. In this series, Smith has really struggled. He's just 2 for 10 and got the loss on the mound yesterday out of relief. 0-1 from Young. Fastball spiked in the dirt. That gets behind Arnold and goes all the way to the backstop. But it takes a friendly hop right back to the home plate umpire, Corey Ray. 1-1 to Caden Smith, who finished his high school career with a .442 batting average at Beale City High School. He's out of Lake Isabella, Michigan. 1-1. Fastball misses inside. Leaning out of the way was Smith. It's 2-1. Smith, in high school, his senior year, struck out 8 and threw a perfect game in Beale City's 10-0 victory in the 2024 Michigan High School Athletic Association Division IV state championships. As Young misses with the fastball in the dirt again. It's 3 balls and a strike to Caden Smith. Rare to say that you throw a perfect game at any level. There's only been 23 in the history of Major League Baseball, or 24, one of the two. 3-1. High fastball, popped foul behind the press box, out of play, and we've run full. Up next for Central Michigan, they take on Ohio State in Columbus on Tuesday for the midweek. As for the Cardinals, no midweek this week because of exam week. So the Cardinals will play a weekend series at home at Shebeck Stadium against Kent State. 3-2 on the outside corner, fastball called strike 3. That's just the 4th time that Central Michigan has punched out today. This was a Central Michigan team coming into this ball game that only struck out less than 6 times a game, the second least amount in the entire Mid-American Conference. But Caden Smith is 0 for 4 with 2 of those punch-outs. So 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Brady Krzyzuk. First pitch to him, changeup, misses below the zone. Ball 1. Ball State has been scoreless for this entire game. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. 4-0 Central Michigan, bottom of the 8th, nobody on. Krzyzuk watches a breaking ball at the knees, called for a strike. Counts 1-1. Krzyzuk, the junior from Clarkston, Michigan. Oh for 3 today, the 1-1. Krzyzuk rolls it over, right side, that's a fair ball down the line. Sliding stop from Hisovsky, who takes it to the bag himself after getting up. A nice play for out number 2. Score that a 3 unassisted.
Now batting for the Chippewas, the right fielder, number
Here's the right fielder and Cole Prout.
Prout.
Prout today is 0 for 2, a strikeout, a walk, and a ground out. First pitch, fastball skipped in the dirt. That ran up on Arnold and clipped him in the wrist. Looks like the thumb actually is, when Arnold went down to try and stop that ball, it got him good. And home plate umpire Corey Ray immediately out to go talk with Drew Young just to give the backstop some time. Always love the dynamic between the home plate umpire and the catcher looking out for one another. One gets hurt, the other makes sure to give the other some time to regroup. The umpire gets hurt, the catcher will go out and talk with the pitcher, vice versa. 1-0 to Prout. Popped up, foul, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking around the Mid-American Conference today, Bowling Green up on Eastern Michigan 7-3 in that series finale. Toledo in the 9th down by 2 to East Tennessee State. And Kent State now leading Akron 6-3. 1-1 from Young. Slicing line drive the other way, down the line and left. That's a fair ball, going to 2-hop against the wall. King over to collect it and tosses it into the cutoff man in Grego. Cole Prout has an extra base hit with 2 gone in the 8th. The inning continues here for Cole Kwiatkowski, who's got an insurance run awaiting 180 feet away at second in the form of Cole Prout after his 2-out double. And now time called as head coach Rich Maloney waited for Kwiatkowski to get in the box before looking down now to the bullpen. And that is going to do it for Drew Young. A new arm coming in for the Cardinals. From the mustache, and yeah, it does look like it is Zach Leduc. Drew Young's afternoon is finished out of relief. We'll introduce you to Zach Leduc when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
New right-hander on the mound for the Cardinals is Zach LeDuc. Taking a look at the numbers on Zach this year, a 5.57 ERA, a 3-0 record. He's making his 17th appearance out of the bullpen, now tied for the team lead in appearances on the rubber this year. A save for LeDuc in 21 complete innings, 29 hits, 14 runs, 13 of them earned, 16 strikeouts to 11 walks. We saw LeDuc earlier in this series in Game 1. He did not get through a third of an inning, gave up a walk on 9 pitches. Rich Maloney only wanted to use him for a batter, and that was the last time that we saw LeDuc. So he will get the call here out of relief to pick up the final out of the bottom of the 8th to try and keep this a 4-0 Central Michigan game and give the Cardinals a chance to come back in the 9th. Runner at second is Cole Prout after his 2-out double. Now Cole Kwiatkowski strides back in. He was in the box and ready to face Drew Young before Rich Maloney came out of the dugout at the last second to bring in Zach LeDuc. Runner in scoring position, 2 gone, bottom of the 8th. CMU leads 4-0. First pitch from the side, winding LeDuc, bunted foul, left side. Kwiatkowski trying to make the new pitcher into the ball game work early. No balls and a strike. Kwiatkowski 11th in the MAC in batting average, hitting .352. The graduate transfer from the University of Findlay, a Division II school in the GMAC. He goes from the GMAC to the MAC. 0-1. Cutter misses low and away. Last year, Kwiatkowski, first team All-GMAC, second team All-Region accolades, and shares the GMAC record for hits in a single game with 6. 1-1. Kwiatkowski watches a fastball in the outer third called for a strike. Kwiatkowski's father, Jeff, bowled professionally on the Professional Bowlers Association Tour. The 1-2. Kwiatkowski goes down swinging. Chases a curveball in the dirt. Stopped by Arnold. He applies the tag. Kwiatkowski does not try for first. And Zach LeDuc picks up a big punch out, and the first one to greet him out of the dugout is Drew Young, who gives him a big pat on the behind, saying, "Thank you very much for saving that run for me on second base." All right, we go to the 9th. Last call for the Cardinals, trailing 4-0 to Central Michigan. If Ball State wants a sweep, it's going to need at least 4 in the 9th. This is the Cardinal Baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
New man on the mound for the Chippewas. It's Nate Ross, who does have a save on the year, although this is not a save situation. Ross, a 5.53 ERA, the right-hander, 2-1 this year, making his team-leading 18th appearance on the mound. 27 2/3 innings, 34 hits allowed, 24 runs, 17 of them earned, 21 punch-outs to 10 walks. He's given up 3 homers. Opponents hitting .291 off of Ross, the redshirt junior out of Jenison, Michigan, third-year transfer from Kellogg Community College. Did not play last year, took a medical redshirt. And he will be called upon to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. For the Cardinals, it's 4, 5, and 6. The heart of the order 2 up. Catcher Garrett Arnold will lead things off. The Cardinals saw Nate Ross in Game 1 of this series on Friday. Arnold stands in. Cardinals down to their last 3 outs. The first pitch of the top of the 9th is a breaking ball that finds the heart of the plate for a called strike. 0-1 to Arnold, who's 0 for 2, walked last time in the 6th. Oh, one slider misses up and away. Ross on Friday went 2 complete innings out of the bullpen, gave up 3 earned runs on 3 hits, struck out 1, faced 9 batters. 1-1. Curveball in the outside corner, 1-2. Cardinals trying to battle their way back. Rich Maloney said they've coined themselves the cardiac cards. Last game yesterday, the Cardinals came back from down 4-0, scored 3 in the 7th, 3 in the 8th, and then 1 more in the 9th. Much different scenario here. 1-2, check swing. Did Arnold go around? No, he did not, says the first base umpire, Stephen Linton. Arnold holds off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You need your leadoff man on here if you're Ball State. Blake Beavis awaits on deck. The 2-2 from Ross. Arnold flares one into shallow center. Coming on is Knowlton. He camps under it and makes the catch. 1 down in the top of the 9th. That brings up the ever-dangerous Blake Beavis. Nobody on for Blake. He's 0 for 3 today with a couple of deep flyouts and a strikeout looking last time in the 6th. If you're Beavis, you want to just keep the line moving here. First pitch from Ross slips out of the hand and misses low and away, and he immediately wants a new ball from the home plate umpire, Corey Ray. 1-0 with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 9th, Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. Central Michigan 4 runs on 5 hits and an error. Ball State no runs on 4 hits and an error. Infield shifts Beavis to the left. Beavis waits back on a breaking ball and pops it foul behind home plate, out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out here to Blake Beavis. Nate Ross trying to shut the door here for Central Michigan. This is not a save situation. He does have 1 save on the year. The 1-1 to Beavis. Beavis rips it deep out into center. Long run, Knowlton still back towards the track. At the wall, makes the catch. That is the 3rd time today that Zach Knowlton has robbed Blake Beavis of extra bases. The speedy center fielder makes a fine play in the left center alley for out number 2, and the Cardinals are down to their final hope in the form of designated hitter Ty Davis. Knowlton's made both plays here in the 9th. Davis hits from the left side. First pitch from Ross. Fastball on the inner third for a called strike. It skipped off the glove of the catcher Aiden Wright. No balls and a strike to Ty Davis. Ty's 0 for 3 today. Long pause from Ross. Lets the pitch clock wind down to 5. The 0-1. Popped foul out of play left side. And now the Cardinals down to their final strike. The Cardinals, 4, 5, and 6 hitters today are a combined 0 for 10. Davis trying to change that. The 0-2. Line drive, softly hit up the middle. That's going to sink and fall right in front of Knowlton for a base hit. So Ball State not dead yet. Ty Davis is on base. And he extends this ball game an extra out at least. Ben Giovanetti now stands in as the final chance for the Cardinals. Davis now 1 for 4. Giovanetti had a single back in the 3rd. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch to Giovanetti. Breaking ball hit off the screen behind home plate, foul. No balls and a strike. Giovanetti, the junior from California, hitting .314 this year. He's 3 for 10 in this series combined, including today. The 0-1 pitch from Ross. Swing and a miss through a big breaking ball, and now it's 0-2, and the Cardinals once again down to their final strike. Runner at first is Ty Davis. 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Ball State trails Central Michigan 4-0. Ross a strike away from ending it. Central Michigan looking to avoid the sweep and losing 5 straight. The 0-2. Curveball just misses the outside corner. Tough take from Giovanetti. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count now. Giovanetti tightly crowds that plate from the right side. The 1-2. Swinging a foul back on a fastball. Will stay put here at 1-2. Giovanetti has found his way into the starting lineup ever since the Bowling Green series. It's been a consistent cog in the Ball State order since then. The 1-2 again from Ross. Giovanetti reaches out, pokes it off the glove of Ross at the mound. Going to be a tough play sliding. Throws in time, he got him. What an athletic play to end the ball game, and Central Michigan takes game 3 of this 3-game series. From the second base spot, Ross had a hard ground ball knock off of his glove. He went and fielded it himself, threw it to first, and got Giovanetti by a step. So Ball State loses this 3rd game of the series, but the Cardinals win 2 of 3. Ball State drops to 31-14 overall and 17-4 in conference. Central Michigan up to 17-27 on the year, 9-12 in conference. And with Bowling Green up on Eastern Michigan right now, 8-3, there's a good chance that the Chippewas can work to a tie for the 6th and final playoff spot for the Mid-American Conference Tournament. Bowling Green ahead right now of Eastern Michigan 8-3 in the 8th. Ball State, of course, falls 4-0 here from Central Michigan. In the 10th inning, East Tennessee State leads over Toledo 5-3. Akron leading, or trailing, I should say. Akron trailing
We're back at Tennessee
Kent State
Friday, May 9th at 3 p.m. to begin a
6-3, and then NIU ahead of WMU 4-1. That Toledo game just went final. East Tennessee State defeats Toledo 5-3 from Toledo, Ohio. So, Ball State drops the series finale. Cardinals do win the series 2 games out of 3. They will have the midweek off and will face Kent State for a massive first-place showdown at Shebeck Stadium next weekend. The Cardinals still have Kent State and Miami on the schedule. The other two teams trailing just behind Ball State. Central Michigan will play the midweek game on Tuesday in Columbus at Bill Davis Stadium against Ohio State before traveling to Kalamazoo this next upcoming weekend to take on the Broncos for a 3-game set. They still have Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan, and Toledo on the schedule, trying to fight their way in for the 6th and final playoff spot in the Mid-American Conference. That'll do it for our coverage here from Mount Pleasant this weekend. Ball State wins the series 3-2, but falls in Game 3. Final score, 4-0. Winning pitcher today for Central Michigan is Jared Hansen. He was phenomenal in his outing. Got the start, went 5 innings, gave up no runs and 4 hits, struck out 2. Connor Hutchinson receives the loss for the Cardinals in a game that runs just over 2.5 hours long. My name's been Dominic Leacani. Thanks for joining me all weekend long here on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. Ball State baseball wins 2 of 3 against Central Michigan and now has won 2 consecutive series against the Chippewas. We will talk to you again on Friday when the Cardinals host Kent State. The Golden Flash is coming in town for a 3-game set. Game 1 is slated for 3 p.m. on Friday at Shebeck Stadium. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. This has been a presentation of Ball State Baseball on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.